Well, we flipped a coin earlier, and Governor Kitzhaber, you will be giving the first closing statement.
This race is about two things. It's about values, and it's about the ability to deliver. And on values, they matter. And my opponent and I differ dramatically on those values that I think are critical to our state's future. We differ on the importance of ensuring that men and women have a strong voice in the workplace. We differ on the fundamental issue of a woman's right to control her own reproductive health choices. We differ on whether or not Oregonians should be able to marry the person they love. We differ on the importance of embracing our growing diversity through tuition equity and welcoming immigrant children. And we differ on the importance of protecting Oregon's environment as the foundation of our identity and of our economy. This state is a vastly better place today than it was 4 years ago, when we were highly polarized, facing high unemployment, a huge budget deficit, and a divided legislature. And the fact that that did not lead to the kind of political meltdown we saw in Wisconsin speaks to the change in the tone at the top, and it speaks to the ability and leadership willing to fight for and deliver for the state of Oregon. We came together as Oregonians and found solutions to some very, very difficult problems. We raised the budget deficit and balanced the books. We set out to create 25,000 new jobs a year, and we have exceeded that goal. Across the state, communities are coming together around outcomes for children, kindergarten readiness, third grade reading. We've added over $1 billion to the K-12 system, added full-time kindergarten, and instituted the first tuition freeze in 14 years. And today, 95% of all Oregonians have health insurance coverage, tens of thousands of them for the very, very first time. When I was inaugurated in 2011, I said that somewhere in America, a state needs to be able to demonstrate that we can weather our most difficult challenges without losing our commitment to one another, without losing our sense of community, and emerge stronger and more united than we were before. That is exactly what we've done here in our state. We together have brought our state back. We have delivered for the state of Oregon. This race is about two things. It's about values, and it's about the ability to deliver. And the choice is very clear. I'm John Kitzhaber. I am proud to be your governor, and I ask for your vote on November 4th.
Representative Richardson.
Thank you. The governor wants a fourth term, but he hasn't earned it. Oregon's unemployment continues to rise, our education system continues to fail, and the governor's campaign consultant, Patricia McCabe, and others have shown that we do not have a trust and an ethics that is important for our governor. We have the problems with Patricia McCabe, who worked for a contractor and got $550,000 while she's an advisor to the governor. We have Sylvia Hayes, who is a senior advisor to the governor, and now she and the governor are under issues of suspect, and they're going to have to prove related to whether or not there's been a shocking pay-to-play scandal. The governor's staff is subject to at least 2 federal investigations over the Cover Oregon scandal, which, by the way, is burned through $300 million. Then he pays hush money, $67,000, for a promise of an ex-employee not to say anything bad about Cover Oregon or about him, especially during this campaign. The real question here is the governor's accountability. It's over the single most inept and unethical administration in the history of the state of Oregon. Oregon deserves better. And the question remains, of course, is what else are we going to find out? What is still hidden? Oregon voters, enough is enough. Oregon deserves a governor who will reboot our budget and our economy and create jobs, will reform education in a way where we learn from what's working elsewhere in Oregon and around, and we have a world-class education, and we restore trust, accountability, and efficiency to the governor's office. I will do those things. I commit to it. If I don't make Oregon a better place in our economy and turn it upright and upwise and move that arrow upward within one term, I won't run for another term. I'm here to perform, not to be an aristocrat. We have the opportunity. Let's vote for the change that we deserve. Dennis Richardson, I would appreciate your support and your vote.
Representative Richardson and Governor Kitzhaber, thanks very much for civil and substantive debate.